This is about take 4. My phone has like died 2 or 3 times now, and I'm gonna make it snappy because the first 3 videos were like 5 minutes, and I don't know why I have this deep urge, deep longing to get this out there. But perhaps it needed to happen 4 times because I started the first video like really flat, like, my life sucks. Um, it definitely doesn't suck. I've just had a really intense week, uh, and I've been integrating whatever's come forth. There's been a lot of lessons in the space of a week. I felt like I've been juggling a lot in my head, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Although these days I don't really feel that I'm in the spiritual very often, and I miss that so much. I miss it. I feel I get stuck in my head um, a lot more than I'd like. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But when we're in the head a lot, we really disconnect from our heart, from our higher self, and from trusting in the path that unfolds. And so, what I wanted to really say is we've been in a really intense year. If you look at astrology, it's been full on, and you can ask my astrology friends more about that than me. In terms of numerology, we're in Universal Year 9, which is all about endings, 9 being about completion, about letting go. And you might have noticed the times that you refused to let go, whether it was a relationship, a friendship, a situation, a life that you once had, the energy got stronger. The more resistance you had, the harder it felt to sit with it. So you found other ways to deal with it through distraction, through disconnection, through being busy, through eating, through drinking, through whatever your drug of choice is. And for some of us, reflection is a drug of choice, which is also a bit dangerous. So, the good aspects of Universal Year 9, or 9 in terms of what it represents, is that 9 is selfless service to humanity. It is a humanitarian number, it is a highly spiritual number. But with it comes this, not heaviness per se, but this responsibility and obligation to let go, so that you can start the next cycle clean, so you can plant your seeds in a fresh garden or in fresh soil. So yeah, I just wanted to take this opportunity to let shit go, really, because it no longer serves me. And I found that for a person that has embraced a lot of change in her life from the moment I was born, from all the moves, country moves, city moves, everything, and not all of it was by choice. A lot of it was circumstantial, whether it was moving because of war, so having no choice but to leave, being a child, having no choice or say in what happens. And then other moves during my teens or my 20s were by choice, but were also soul urgings to discover, explore, learn. And actually, in reflection, a lot of those were challenging too. But I embrace change. So my point is I embrace change really easily. And I have found the last few years, and I don't know if it's motherhood or, being thrown into situations that didn't feel like it was my choice. It just felt like some kind of fated event that had to happen in order for me to grow. I kind of feel grateful on one hand, pissed off on the other hand. And I don't know how that works together, but it does, because you can find gratitude in everything. You can find gratitude in a leaf if you want to. You can also find resentment in that too. It's really your choice at the end of the day. But I would be a liar if I said that life was always picture perfect fairy tale. It's definitely not. And I know it's not for many people. And for those that are living lives of their dreams, I'm very sure that on a soul level there is still longings and pains. And we might not see that. So we have to really trust that the human experience is the same for all of us. We're all given the same choices. some of us might not feel like that. Um, but what I have come to know and what keeps repeating is the more I resist change, the more I resist uh, letting go and going with the flow, the more I stumble. And so I really hope that come December now, I'm just gonna let it all go. And there's so much power in surrender. And unfortunately, the way we live in the West, there is a lot of pressure to keep pushing through your emotions. There's a lot of pressure to keep pushing through resistance and fear. And I think that's really applicable and completely fine in some situations because you don't grow in a situation of comfort, you grow through discomfort. But we have to really also tune into the resistance and the discomfort and see the difference where we do give ourselves some time, some care, some love and compassion to not push but just to be. And that's my lesson at the moment is I'm a person that either, well, at least in the past, used to do everything or just like totally give up and just like go, oh my God, I've had enough. I'm running away to India. I'm going to Mexico. I'm going backpacking. No goodbye to anyone. Leave me alone. Goodbye. So it's about walking slowly and step by step. And yeah. So I hope that for those that have had a really difficult year and have had some soul challenges, find ways to just really connect with their hearts and really sit with yourself. No matter what's happening, whether it's great, there's still something that you could release so that you can begin again. So thank you to this Universal 9. Thank you for the lessons that we're still integrating. Thank you for the challenges and the obstacles. Thank you for shaking us into consciousness, into wakefulness. Thank you. And I hope that everyone, finds that time in this next month. Not get lost in the Christmas crazy, but instead just take some time and really look like what hurts and what feels good and holy and sit with that. And I guess send love to one another because, no man is an island. And with that, sorry about the black dot on my head or on my screen. It's an internal thing in my computer. And I'm wishing everyone happy December. Let that shit go. Bye.